John.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, are you?
Yeah, man. It's good. How's it going, Doc?
Really good, really good. For sure. I always miss that one. Here you go.
It's all good, Doc. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man.
It's really good. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Rejectdamain. Basically, my love for music started when I was a kid. I usually would go about dancing. I was that kid like, hey man, I'm a dancer, like I'm just gonna have a good time. But mainly it came from my dad and it came from my mom as well. Because my dad was a rock like influence dude. And my mom was just basically a disco dude. But for my influences, it just came from just pure-hearted dancing. Like it just came from there. And then also it came from like, because I'm a DJ as well, like from there too. So dancing and DJing is like the core aspect of what happened. So that's basically how it started. What really got me going was just basically production. Like I really fell in love with that because DJing's cool, but like production's like more my speed.
Yeah.
But
so when was this? When did you like start DJing?
I started DJing in high school, middle school. So that was kind of like the pivotal moment where I was like, yo, this is cool. Like, you know, EDM's cool, right? And I was like, oh, this is dope. But I want to be known as an artist, you know, like I want to be a guy that you listen to every day. Like the influence came from Mr. Carmack. So yeah, Mr. Carmack, shout out Mr. Carmack, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Carmack, At Night, that song changed my life. Like when I heard that song, it was so simple, it was so chill, and I was just like, I gotta make this music, man. Like this is so cool.
So, as far as production goes, are you like totally self-taught, or how did you get experience? Have you had like any mentors or people helping you out?
Yeah, well, I had two mentors. Basically, one of my mentors, shout out to Mike, you know who you are. Mike, he really put me on to FL, and he was just like, bro, like. And then my second pivotal person was Dot from Team Supreme. Yeah, I talked to her. I don't know if you guys know about the 5-day EP challenge. Like that's like a big thing out here, I guess. But basically, I posted a lot of my music over there because we did a whole EP in 1 week. And one of the EPs, actually, funny enough, was Summer Fling. So Summer Fling was made in 5 days. And when Dot reposted it on her playlist, I was just like, wow, this is crazy.
And you do shows as well?
Yeah, dude, I play at Drifters a lot, so I play over there, and it's a little bar over here. But yeah, dude, I play shows every once in a while. I'm just more focused on like music in general, so I'm kind of this year trying to play shows. Not so much, but my shows are generally like 50-50. You're coming to see my music, but you're also going to hear a little bit of everybody else's. Yeah. But I'm slowly trying to work on it this year just so it's my own music.
Yeah. How did you find out about Kilohearts? I know you use the works like the full package.
I use the whole thing. Yeah.
What like? How did you find out about Kilohearts?
Graves, actually. He did a little interview with, I think, what's it called? He did a little interview and I was watching it and I was like...
Oh yeah, the one with the toy truck?
Yeah, and I was like, oh dude, what is he using, right? And then I was like, oh dude, that's Resonator. And that's probably why I love Resonator so much, because I'm like, oh dude, Resonator. Like, he was messing with it and I was like, dude, I don't know how he's doing this, right? So then I bought Resonator and I was like, because you guys always do like deals and stuff, and I was like, yo dude, I'm just gonna buy it, like, because, legit just buy it, let's just get it. And I was like, dude, I love this, like, I need to get into it more. And I was like, oh, so what's up with Kilohearts then? And I kept checking you guys out and I was like, you know what, it was breaking my wallet, but it was okay, it was worth it though. Like, I was like, you know what, like, when it comes to sound design, like, it's just worth it at that point.
So you got the Akai controller?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Is there any, but it seems like you do most of the stuff software, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of it software, and actually, funny enough, a lot of people don't know, like, speaking of crowdsource again, a lot of them are just recorded on my phone. So then I process it through Kilohearts, and then 9 out of 10 times I'm using Resonator to get the frequency, but I'm also using a lot of like different plugins. Like I love Fracturator. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. You just put it under 20 hertz, it's like, it's just like an explosion of sound. But yeah, dude, I just love everything about you guys because like it gets my ideas down a lot quicker, and I'm just like. And then,
sorry.
Oh no, you're all good.
Room for cream?
Cream?
No,
Yeah.
no cream in the show, just black.
Alright, and for you?
I'm gonna get the green tea tropical, and I'll get that in a large.
Anything else?
And that's about it. It's gonna be funny. Like, what is this? Where's it, over here? Alrighty. Skirt. You know, like Bandersnatch, where they're like,
Yeah, the Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I actually didn't watch it. So,
Dude, well, you'll
know.
you'll know that you'll know that joke. Like
Okay.
they're gonna be like,
Alright.
You gotta watch Black Mirror, dude. Oh, okay. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I apologize. My computer's being hella slow.
No problem. We'll wait.
Just make sure like you edit it out. You see, I'll show you Heartbroken Dreams. That was my favorite, but it's hella mastered, all weird. Okay. Hold on, let me restart my computer. Don't mean to waste footage. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
Just restart it real quick. But yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I use Kilohearts for everything, dude. Like I use it essentially, like I told you before. It's just keeping everything pitch tracked. Essentially, I wanted to make sure that any sample that I use, it's keyed. It's in key. Like I want to make sure that that's me, because in mixing and mastering, I feel, my personal opinion, I might get some flack for this, but like, you know, if it's in key, you're most likely gonna have a better clean mix down, and everything's about mixing down. So like, what I like about your products is just it's super clean, and like even if I add an EQ, it's just something like, oh, like it's gonna cut it. Like if I need that 30 hertz cut, like pristine. Like cut EQ, oh man, that's like a pivotal one that I use for surgical EQ if I'm using.
The slice EQ?
No, the it's called curve EQ or something like that.
Carve.
Yeah, the carve EQ.
It's like
Yeah.
Carve and slice are the two ones.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have all of them, but that one I use it a lot of on surgical kind of like live more sounds that I record on my iPhone, because like obviously it's low quality sometimes, so you're gonna get like that rumble. So I just hit that, slam it on there, cut it off, and then process the living shit out of it. But yeah, man. But yeah, basically, I wish my computer was weird. But basically, how I use Kilohearts is pitch tracking. That's like my biggest pivotal thing on everything.
You mentioned you use multipass as well?
Yeah, I use multipass because I feel like it's a good creative outlet. Like it's just something that you. I feel like if you're not used to that kind of way of making music, it's totally worth it. Because if you're mixing and mastering, you're gonna see 30 hertz. You're gonna see all this like graphical thing, so you know when you're cutting, this frequency needs to be cut out or this frequency needs to be boosted. It's a lot more user friendly. Yeah. I really like that because I always either be bursting the low end or not doing anything on the low end, or amplifying the mid frequencies with like a reverb, which is awesome. Like I love that because like you can just apply it and then just put like a macro on there and just be like, okay, we're just gonna wet and dry it. But it's clean though, because a regular DAW, you know, like you mentioned, like it's just not gonna work. It's funny you guys are even interviewing me, but I always talk about Kilohearts, like all the time. Like even at work, I'll be like, hey yo bro, like you need to get on that. like you know, because it's like, and it's genuine. Like I honestly really do love like what you guys do, and like I'm surprised not anybody's not using it. Like, so phaseplant is really cool. I love phaseplant because I made a few presets, but basically it's really interesting. I really like how you guys can just put different like wave tables. Like you have like, you instead of 2 wave tables, you can do like 10, you know? You can group like 100 and you can like band split it. You can have one on this band, another one, and you can apply as much processing as you want. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Like I was messing with it the other day and I was just like, dude, this is just like the pivotal of my sound design craze right now. And it's cool because it's very fun, and if you're used to Kilohearts, like it's like, oh dude, second nature, but I just need to just do the wave synthesis and that's it. Right. But it's really fun, man. Like I'm not big on wavetables, but I know enough to know that like, you know, if I put this sound and then I put this here, it's like, oh dude, it's gonna make this sound over here. Like if you take a saw and then you take a square wave and then you just put some saturator on the low end, it's gonna make a crazy sound.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so thank you very much, John. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we can't wait to hear your new stuff. And I hope you enjoy phaseplant.
Oh, dude.
And we're looking forward to seeing what you can do with it.
Well, thank you for having me, man. Yeah. Appreciate it, dude.
Thank you,
All
man.
right, thanks, dude.
See ya.
No props. See you later, dog.
Right.
I'll be working on the tunes, dude.
We're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, you know, it's cool, dude. It's cool. Hey, it's a thing, bro. It's a thing.